Hey you guys, I want to share with you today the first 3 ranks of Young Living. So when you first jump into Young Living and you get your premium starter kit, you are considered a distributor. Whether you sell or not, everyone has the ability to share. 92% of people don't share and they just keep their discount, but the rest of us who want to pay for our oils, get a side income, replace a salary, or create residual income for our families that can be willed to our children that will always keep producing income, they jump in and start to rank because they want that for themselves. So how you rank, the very first 3 ranks are star, senior star, and executive. So how you hit star, the very first rank, you need a combined total of 500 OGV. And OGV stands for overall group volume, and it simply means you, your order, and everyone below you coming together and creating 500 or $500, 500 PV essentially, but it's that overall group volume. So if you jump in and you get your premium starter kit, that premium starter kit costs you $160, but the product value is 100 PV. So that 100, start your clock for star. You've just had $100 or 100 PV towards that 500 total. Now, if you say, okay, so I've got my kit and I'm starting and I want to hit star, what do you need to get the rest of the 500? You can get 4 more signups, 4 friends or family you just go to and say, hey girl, hey guy, you really need these oils. Let's get you signed up. And when you do, if you get 4 of them, bam, that 4 plus that 400, because each kit is 100 and you've already done your 100, that's going to give you the 500. Bam, your star. So another thing you can do too is if you decide, oh man, I really want all the promos, I'm going to spend 300 this month. What more do you need? You just need then 2 more signups because every PSK counts for 100 PV. So you've got your 300 PV and then your 200, that's the 500, your star. You just hit the first rank. And so that you know, every single time you give someone your member number or your customized link and they sign up with a premium starter kit membership through you and you've spent 50 PV or $50 that month, and that month period, you will get $50 each premium starter kit you sell or share. Okay, so that's amazing. So if you decide, oh, I really want to get my entire kit paid for this month, you know, after you jump in, you get your kit that month and that's your goal, then you need 3 signups. 3 signups will get you your kit almost completely paid for. It's 50, 50, and 50, right? So there's $150 right there. So another thing that's kind of awesome is if, say, somebody signs up for their kit and they jump on Essential Rewards and they spend, say, their first $50 on Essential Rewards, you've got 100 PV for the kit, 50 PV for their ER order, and you just hit 150 PV, right? So that's even more amazing. And the bonus is that 50 PV or anything outside the kit that they order that's outside of that kit, you're gonna make 25% on for the first 3 months of them jumping in with their kit. So say they got their kit this month, okay, and they jump on Essential Rewards, anything outside of that kit, you'll get that $50. That's one thing. And then if they order their ER order this month, you'll get 25% off of whatever they ordered this month. And then their next ER order, say they bump it up to a $300 order, you're gonna get 25% of that. And if they go a 3rd month, you're gonna get 25% of that. And then it goes down to the 8% for life. And so this is how things start to add up. It's really awesome. Another way to hit star is, say you sign up with your kit is 100 and your friend gets their kit, that's 100. And then your friend enrolls somebody, or your aunt or your mom or your dad enrolls somebody, that's 100 because it counts for you again and everyone underneath you. So there's a lot of creative ways to hit star right off the bat, and you can literally do it in a day. You could do it today and hit star. It's so easy to hit that first rank. The average star paycheck is $77. You can check on the income disclosure on Google, and most people blow right past that because they've enrolled 3 friends and there's 150 right there. So you could get an extra paycheck, you can pay for your oils, you can go grocery shopping, whatever. They literally send you cash and as a thank you. Young Living is so generous, and it comes the following month around the 20th. So the focus for a star is you're basically enrolling and you're getting your friends to enroll their friends. That's the focus of star. You're not doing a lot of huge leadership because you don't have a big team yet. You're growing your team. So how do you grow your team? You get members loving the products and falling in love with them. And then a lot of times they'll fall in love with them and they'll say, well, I want to make extra income too. I love these things and I want to share. So that's your focus for star. Second rank is senior star. Senior star is, again, you plus everyone under you, your overall group volume is 2,000 OGV, or $2,000, if you will, but we call it OGV, overall group volume. And again, we start over these ranks every single month, right? We start over every, 30, however long that month is, 30 to 31 day period, you start fresh. So that month you would need to qualify for Senior Star. You would need to hit 2,000 of overall group volume. And that can be you and all of the people under you and on Essential Rewards combined effort to get that 2,000. So if that's literally, I think about, what is that, 4 people on Essential Rewards doing the 300 promo. So if you've done the 300 promo and your friend and your mom and another person they've enrolled, you're at Senior Star, just like that. So it really pays to get people signed up and on ER right away. You want a high ER percentage, because that means you're sharing the lifestyle and you're having a high retention, meaning people aren't just buying it one time and saying, see ya. They're in it for the lifestyle. They're purchasing monthly. And your monthly orders are your residual income, because guess what? You know how I just said you have to start over every month? Well, if they're on ER, you don't have to start over as far the next month. And then if those people get more people on ER, then you don't have to start over as far again. And that's how it starts to grow and just take off. So that's Senior Star. The focus is getting people plugged in, your newbies plugged in, and then teaching. That's when you start to teach classes and fun events with your new members. So you can do that online, you can do that in person, you can have a wine night with your gal friends, but just make sure you're always teaching the 101, how the oils work and the uses for them from the PSK, and then how to get them and why Essential Rewards is so awesome for the lifestyle. So we just always say, hey, it's a $210 startup. That includes your first kit, your premium starter kit, and that includes your first Essential Rewards order, where you can pick anything outside the kit, because you want the household cleaner, you want Progestins Plus for hormones, you want bergamot because it's amazing. And I always pass around bergamot, it's French, around at the beginning of class, so they can smell something outside of the kit and like, oh, I love it, and they're experiencing aromatherapy right on them. And then we just break open the kit and we just share about the kit very simply, how to use them, topical, aromatic, and internal, and then just go through the little each use of every kit and the everyday oils, and it's amazing. You share about Nincha and the thieves, and you just have a great time. And then you say, this is how you get started. This is the best bang for your buck, and ER is the way to go. And so you start to do that at Senior Star. You start to really lead a team, and you guys can do team events and team incentives and team Zoom calls, and it becomes really fun because you're doing it with your friends and your family together, and people are jumping in saying, I want to share too. And you get to go also take all of your members that you've enrolled and then start teaching classes for them. Say, hey, if you get a couple girlfriends together, I'll come teach for you, and you will earn the referral credit. So I'm going to come make you a paycheck. I'm going to come make you extra money. And they can put that right back in towards oils, or again, go grocery shopping, do whatever. And people are like, what's the catch? There is no catch. You just spend the 50 PV during that month period, and you get people signed up under them, and they're gonna make $200, $100 right off the bat, and that all counts towards your group volume. So it's amazing. It's a very win-win situation. So that's Senior Star. The third rank is Executive. Executive is a total, again, your order and everyone underneath you, overall group volume of 4,000, and that includes your friends doing the business. And so you're gonna wanna start, this is like kind of the first where you're really leading a team at this point, because you're gonna have 2 people under you, 2 builders, we call them builders, and we call them legs, that each of everyone from them and underneath all of that person equals 1,000. And then the next person that's right under you that you've enrolled, that person's order and everyone down underneath them equals 1,000. So we call these legs, like leg 1 and leg 2. We'll just call them like thing 1 and thing 2. We'll call them leg 1 and leg 2. So each of these legs is 1,000, okay, of that 4,000. It's not 1,000 each outside of the 4,000, so it's 6,000. That's not it. It's 1,000 each, and it includes the overall of 4. So you're not like having to come up with 6. You're just coming up with 4 and making sure that 2 of those thousands, those $1,000 each, are in a leg, in that one person under you and everyone underneath. And the next, leg 1, leg 2, leg 2 has that person at the top's order and everyone under them equaling 1,000, and then everyone combined in your organization, right, equals 4,000. That's Executive. That's it. And that's when it really becomes fun, and you're leading a team, and you're showing up every day to work in some consistent little tangible way. It doesn't have to be this big thing, but you're inspiring your leaders to continually grow and say, yes, let's link arms and let's do this together and let's grow our businesses. And then you're inspiring them towards leadership as they grow their own teams. And you start to do what's called duplication, where you're duplicating yourself. So not only are you enrolling, they're enrolling, and their people are enrolling. And it's just a network. It's a network marketing. That's what it is. It's a web of friends and family and their friends and their family. And it just starts to grow and take off. And the average paycheck for an executive is $514, which is awesome. And that's residual if you keep maintaining that executive and it just keeps growing towards silver. So that is executive. And I believe, hopefully I told you Senior Star. I think I said Senior Star, the average paycheck is $240. And that's just average. Again, you can blow that right out of the water. My first executive paycheck was about $600. So that was really awesome. And I had people growing under me, and it was really fun to be a part of that. So that is the 3 ranks. And then I also want to tell you there are incentives for if you rank quickly and get to these ranks quickly. There is an incentive program that Young Living does because they're so generous called Elite Express. You can go Google that and look it up online. I'm also going to do a separate video on that, but I'll leave you with that for now. There's a lot of awesome incentives and rewards and prizes and really cool stuff if you hit these ranks quickly, which again, you can hit Star in a day. You can hit Senior Star in the first month. You could hit Executive in the first month. It's happened before. But if you've hit Star and Senior Star that first month, you want to prep yourself to go for Executive the second month. And then ultimately you want to hit Executive in 3. So from the time you get your kit, and then you're hitting Senior Star, you want to hit Executive 3 months later. So this month, the next month, and then the following month. And if you do it, I believe that you will get lots of prizes. They might have changed it to Executive in 2. I'll have to check on that. You guys can tell me on Google, and I'll do a separate video because they just recently changed it, and I'll do the updates. But it's a phenomenal program. So this is a way that we start to share and get our oils paid for and start building a paycheck beyond that. It is incredible. And then you can start saying, you know what, I want to keep going. I want to replace my salary. Or maybe I love my job, but I want a side income that's going to always be our travel money or our giving back money or our kids' college funds, So it's really awesome. All right, that's it for today. Go team go. I'm very, very excited for you. And let me know if you're brand new and you jump in and you see this video. I want to know if you ranked up because this year is all about ranking up. We want you to get your oils paid for and get some side income to pay off that debt for your family or whatever you're going for. Okay, thank you.